So update 1.03.1 dropped today. I guess things have changed. Got a new launch sequence. I don't know if this is because I'm on New Game Plus Plus or because of the update, but looks really neat, yeah? So, as you can see, I've been working on my bipedal legs. I feel like I've been using too many reverse joints, so I can use my sword more often. That's pretty cool. I do like that. Ooh, is it me or have things gotten a little wilder? Here, let's see. Oh, my plasma cannon's a little different. Can't say I hate it, though. And the funnels, well, they work like funnels. Oh. That's some sort of new AC? Interesting. Okay, though, I got my sword. We're all good. Charge shot on my shotgun still works. Can even use the beam saber. I mean, the laser blade. That's what I meant. And kicks still work. Never mind, they don't work. I tried. Huh. Wait a minute. I let that joke go on for far too long. But yeah, Gundam Breaker 3 is fun. It was nice to go back to it for a bit. Although it feels a lot clunkier than I remember. It's been a while. Maybe it's because I've been playing, you know, too much Armored Core that just feels better. I was using like a slap together build though, like not even leveled up parts and whatnot. So that may contribute to it. So yeah. I've made the comparisons before, but robot builder games. I might have an addiction. It's fine though. It's all fine though. Anyway, for real though, the 301 patch actually came out today, just to timestamp this recording. And for me, basically nothing's changed. Not too affected. Nothing I really used got touched. I never really depended on like anything like the Zimmerman's, stun needles, or songbirds. I mean, I used them once in a while just to test them out and whatnot, but yeah, I never depended on them. I mean, other things got nerfed and buffed too. The buff to stability for reverse joint is really nice, so I'm okay with that. But yeah, also the buff to pistols. I don't use them too often, but that's fancy too. Now, I did make a bunch of new builds. I don't even remember which ones I showed off because I made so many. But I have a plan of sorts. So you see, considering we're going to the third impact here, my third run through, I want to do a cannon run. Basically, the idea of these are the units that I used per chapter, and like as they go on, I advance to new and improved units, basically using the things I've used before. So, for example, this is out of order because I can't ever get anything in order. Here's the early Sagita, as in chapter 1, where I've got the shotgun, the physical shotgun, and yeah, and then I move into the proper Sagita in 2 with the, that's not the laser shotgun. I need to fix that. Anyway, yeah, moving into the laser shotgun in chapter 2. Then, after we decide to follow the coral convergence to the next zone, I get the Sagittarius, which is, this is the old or rather the original true Sagittarius. You get the virile head, the what are these arms again? Vermeza arms, laser cannon, the laser blade. So this will be chapter 3. Then, after the fight against the ice worm, we get a couple upgrades, improve the Sagittarius to the Sagittarius Kai. And then, after a harrowing fight with the Awoken Ibis unit, and after getting, you know, captured and whatnot, we break out to my latest and greatest unit for chapter 5. The problem is I've been having trouble deciding on a build for chapter 5. So, because, like, at this point, I haven't gotten too many new parts since making Sagittarius Kai, you know? Chapter 2 gave me some new parts, but nothing I really want to replace in this build. So my choices are, do I change something from this, or do I make a new unit entirely? Right? And I've come up with 2 00 Quantas. I really like using 00 as like a measuring stick for progression here, going from like Exia to Exia 7 Sword to 00 to 00 Riser, and now 00 Quanta. So for my 00 Quanta here, I have 2 options. Are they in order? They are not. First up is the Orion. So basically all new parts, still keeping the Mind Alpha because I like the Mind Alpha, but keeping all the weapons, sort of. Replacing the plasma cannon with a second shotgun, because I figured that'd be fun. Also with gold trimmings, because fancier. So this is one option that I figured would be interesting and fun. I quite like it, I've tested it out a couple times. But then I came up with something else. And as you can see, I've called it the Murakumo Nephelion. Now, something I never actually went over, but since I brought up Gundam Breaker, the first unit I made and beat the game with in Gundam Breaker, I called Murakumo, which is the name that I use here. So I figure I should have made a Murakumo forever ago, but looking at this build now, I had to beat New Game and New Game Plus to get the parts I wanted, namely the legs and chest, to make a Gundam-esque body. I really like the way it turned out, by the way. That said, the color scheme here is not what I used for my Murakumo. Instead, I used the color scheme for what I called the Radiant Apex. I like my fancy names, okay? And Radiant Apex was the build I used to clear Gundam Breaker 3 on new type difficulty, which is the highest difficulty. So in Gundam Breaker, you play through the game on like normal, then you unlock hardcore, and then you unlock new type, where like all the parts are higher levels, enemies are more difficult, and basically it's just the hardest difficulty. There's no need to play it through again, but I did, to collect everything as well. And I beat it with the Radiant Apex. And Radiant Apex uses this color scheme of the, like, wine red with gold and, like, purple highlights. I haven't used this color scheme in a long while, but going back to it, yeah, I still like it. It's still, like, really clean. And the way it fits on the AC, I think, is really nice. So I'm actually leaning towards this, a totally different unit that's not an Almagest, to be my 00 Quanta. And I have tested this build out. It uses the shotgun and an offhand pistol just to do some rapid. Also because I just like dual wielding, and in Gundam Breaker I always use dual rifles. I use the Strike Freedoms dual rifles because they can combine into a single beam rifle. It was really cool. And then I have my my sword on the back and funnels. So this is basically the kind of build I would use in Gundam Breaker. Dual guns, a sword, funnels. There aren't nearly enough parts that I could put on here compared to my Gundam Breaker builds. I liked having beam boomerangs that would stun people, and like extra beam sabers that I could just like use in addition, so I could like dual wield those as well. But can't quite have that here. The philosophy still managed to make its way. So I like this one a lot. I like the way it plays, to the point where I tried it out against a whole bunch of bosses, and let me just... I S-ranked Walter, and by the way, I was in the zone for this fight. Because going back to do it to get the S rank, I didn't even need to get the S rank, but I felt the need to for some reason. I hate Walter. The hell is his build? Everything he does, even with my new bipedal units, like staggers in one hit. He has 2 sweeping lasers, or rather, he has like a riser sword where his sword extends to stupidly long ranges, and has ridiculous tracking, by the way. Like, the easiest way I found to dodge it is to zoom up close to him, like just boost past him to get behind him. You have to get past him as fast as possible because you cannot outboost the sword. I've tried and it doesn't happen. I also tried jumping over him, but it actually has decent vertical tracking too, so like I couldn't escape it if I was too far away. And then his rifle has apparently a 2-stage charge. Regular shots, and then it has a power shot, which that hurts. And then it has a beam that he can sweep. Now, the sword is faster but covers a smaller area, so if you get out of the way, then it doesn't, it can't follow you all the way, but it tracks faster. On the other hand, the rifle beam tracks you way slower, but is way more accurate. So, like, if you can outpace it, you're fine, but if you don't outpace it, you're going to be sitting in that laser, and it ticks damage multiple times, and it will stun you and then just kill you. Fighting Walter sucks. I do not know how I intuitively managed to beat him in one try. However, Nephelion S-ranked him. Wish I got a video of that. I didn't end up recording it, against my better judgment. Also, I need more space on my computer. I only have so much. I should probably get another hard drive to stick in here. I tested it out against Air. S-ranked against Air. I tested it out against Ibis. This is a legitimate S rank from that build. I did it. Also, I dodged the X-slash. You just gotta boost in the opposite direction you're moving. Because she actually leads the shot with the cross-slash. So if you boost back, it actually misses entirely. So the one run where I actually managed to dodge it, I didn't record, but I got the S rank. So that's legitimate. I also went back and S-ranked... Where is it? S-ranked this. This wasn't too bad. It's just Sea Spider. I probably could have done that earlier, but I didn't. Also S-ranked Balteus. That one felt good to do. Nephelion. Also S-ranked Raven. And it also S-ranked the entire branch trio. I'm actually really mad I didn't record this one, because it was hilarious. I one-cycled Raven with, like, the perfect timing. So what I think happened is I managed to beat King and Chartreuse fast enough that Raven was still boosting his way over. And I think he's, like, semi, on rails. He's semi-scripted for that. Like, if you shoot him early, he'll dodge, but he'll just keep boosting forward until he gets to the point where it's like, okay, your AI is free to move. So I boosted straight at him, kicked him in the face, and then as we were falling, I kept shooting at him. I unleashed my funnels, and then I, like, kicked him a couple more times and kept firing, and then he got staggered, to which point the funnels finally caught up and started, and I fully charged them. Like, really pounded on him while he was stunned. Then I went in with my sword, and by that point, he had, like, 40% of his health left. So the sword just ripped off the rest of it, and it's like, he just showed up and immediately died, and I didn't get it recorded. It was, like, the best run. And I don't have proof of it, and I'm so mad. Like, man, I should always be recording now, because I missed it. Anyway. Yeah. Those are... Nope, not that one. That's the, Stop it. Stop hitting buttons and do the right thing. Those are the proposed builds, and again, I'm leaning towards the Murakumo Nephelion. And for me, it's a return to form with the Gundam Breaker build I did. Because I really like that build. So, you know. Dual guns, one's a shotgun, one's a pistol. It works really well. Bringing out my sword for finishers. The funnels are really good for single target. And I mean, my pistol can probably clean up multi-target anyway. So, you know, no big deal. But yeah, again, gonna try and do a cannon run here, starting with the early type Sagita. But let me see what builds I can show off that I also made and played around with. Just because I like making builds, even if I don't always use them. I did test out Heracles against Raven, and giving him a pile bunker back is great. I did his own assault armor into pile bunker into his face, and it insta-killed him. Was amazing. Didn't even have to use the lance. Oh, and they did some weird things with, like, speed, with the patch notes, because Trochilus is now, like, twice as fast. Also, the gun holds more, which is fantastic, because I don't have to run out again doing that one mission. But speed. Much speed. It's great. I recolored Senshi because I hated the red arm. Still don't know if I'm going to use it, but at least it looks better now. I altered Shellcaster's loadout. I put the plasma cannon on top, aperitif for magic missile here. I didn't want to leave behind the plasma because the plasma's too good, but otherwise I just like swapped missiles for plasma cannon and plasma gun for missiles. Recolored the master key and decided to give it the napalm launcher because I figure setting traps like that or like throwing firebombs was more in character. Quick draw hasn't changed. I realized that the Nocturne arms aren't great for dual wielding because of their low recoil. They did buff that, but it's still probably not ideal. But I like the way it looks. It kind of makes me think of like a cowboy shawl or something, so it stays on. Made the Valiant's Edge, which for me is another throwback to my days in Gundam Breaker, where I made a similar like looking close range type mech. At least in Gundam Breaker, I could run a full, like, fist-only setup, and it works totally fine. Doesn't quite work as well here, so I just gave it, like, decent close-range options to look sleek and really cool. Also, I just like the color scheme. I made... Did I make Pleiades before or after? I don't even remember. Also, spoilers coming up. But, yeah. Pleiades, named for the sisters, the stars. Basically, you got an orbit, funnels, gun, and I never used the slicer, so I decided to put it on here, and it's neat. It's cool. Then I decided to try and make boss-type builds. So here's the Juggernaut. It has the Pulse Scutum to be its face shield, so it doesn't take damage from the front. The Railgun to simulate its big cannon. The Songbirds to simulate its, like, rocket cannons. Its other cannons, basically. And then rockets, because I couldn't put more rockets on the shoulder because of the shield. But yeah, the idea is it's mimicking the Juggernaut. Speaking of mimicking, Altaeus. Big rocket pods for as many rockets as I can probably muster. Gatling gun, because he has Gatling gun. I was debating whether or not to put the shotgun, but I decided to go with the railgun to simulate its cannon. I feel like a grenade cannon isn't quite the same as like what what Baltaeus uses for its cannon. It's definitely more akin to like a rail cannon, even though it does visually resemble like a rocket launcher. I also did want to use the laser shotgun for a bit, because it's like, oh, well, I can have the shotgun and grenade shot in one. But I figured it doesn't quite fit the aesthetic, considering this is all physical stuff. Then the Smart Cleaner, which, in retrospect, I feel like it looks a bit like Chatty, so it makes sense. But you got ways to throw fire on the ground, you get the big buzzsaws, and then you have the Rain of Fire in 2 flavors. Smart Cleaner. I still hate that boss. Cataphract was actually the first idea I came up with, where it's just let me put 2 Gatling guns, missile launcher, and then a spread laser that can also charge up to shoot a big shot on tank legs. Cataphract. Easy enough. I still hate the Enforcer. Hopefully I'll learn how to fight him this time. But also had this idea of, okay, laser gun. I went with the lance instead of the blade, even though the lance is super huge, because the lance attacks I feel like are more iconic for Enforcer. Got his shield up here, because he has that for some reason. Then I had to decide between the missiles and the bubbles, and I think the missiles look better than the bubbles, even though the bubbles are a bit more prominent. Otherwise I would put the bubbles on his hand, but then we wouldn't have the lance, and the lance kind of needs to be there. Then, after making Baltaeus, I realized I could totally make Arquebus Baltaeus. Because the Karasawa, which I learned is a legacy weapon, by the way, much like Moonlight, but specifically for Armored Core. The Karasawa is a, like, 2-stage charging rifle. It has the same firing pattern, and instead of KRSV, it's normally the Karasawa. But the 2-stage charge actually works to simulate Arquebus Baltaeus' weapons. Shoots plasma, occasionally shoots a big laser shot, and bubble guns, because that's what it has on the back instead of missiles. So, I feel like it works as Arquebus Baltaeus. I also learned that the Karasawa was super heavy, because I tried to put 2, and the game was like, nah, the legs can't handle that. And I was like, well then what do I do? So I made Phantasm. It can carry 2 Karasawas and barely have enough weight to move. Why did I leave a Moonlight on there? Oh, right. I put a Moonlight because it's a legacy weapon. Yeah, that actually makes sense why I did that. Because, you know, Carousels and Moonlight. That's how it is. But this is just, can I do it? This isn't something I ever used. But yeah, I can put 2 of those on there, and they blow things up real good. Then I figured my job class setup was actually missing a ranger. Because we have, you know, we have a gunner, and we have, like, a thief, and a mage, and a knight. But we really didn't have, like, an archer or a ranger. So here's the sniper build in Deadeye. Gave him the Huxley little pet. And then I gave him the turrets, because I figure he can set up, like, hunting traps, as opposed to chucking bombs, like Master Key. So that's the theme behind those. This is the Harris, right? The Harris is hilarious. When that charge shot lands, it's, like, ridiculous how much stagger it does. It is comical. I love it. And then, by the way, I tested this before the patch. The damage is higher now. Granted, the stagger isn't higher, but the damage is higher now. And this thing already did, like, comical damage with a charge shot. Landing that charge shot is difficult, but when it lands, ooh boy, that's a snipe. Anyway, did I make anything new here? I decided to go with this chest for wings for my Messiah here. I attempted Lancelot Albion, now that I got this chest piece, of course. Probably the only thing from Code Geass I can make. I can't figure out... I tried to think of a way to make Guren, but it wasn't happening. So, figured one with this. I don't know how to color the Blaze Luminous, but at least they can shoot, so that's fun. I like Halo. And more than the Chief, I like the Arbiter. So here's a carbine and plasma rifle. And we got a grenade launcher on the shoulder. It's the Arbiter. I always like playing as the Arbiter. Oh, and of course the energy sword. Can't forget that. Finally got around to making a Sazabi. I decided... Well, Zimmies are nerfed now, but I figure the Zimmerman looks better as the beam shot rifle than the laser shotgun. And I put the Moonlight on here for tomahawk throwing. I could put the Pulse Blade for the Sazabi's beam saber, but I like tomahawk throwing. And of course funnels. Gotta have the funnels. It's a Sazabi. And, you know, it hasn't been too long since I finished Mass Effect, so I made Best Boy. Gave him a rifle in one hand, sniper in the other, and then a super shock sniper. This is canon how Overload works. It's just firing a giant electric dart. So, he has Overload, he has his M92, and he has his Lancer. My boy. My guy. And of course, I can't forget one of the OGs. I put it on Garrus, but I hate the way the stun needle launcher looks. And I figured, Solaire only ever runs Lightning Spear, which is the lowest level one, so stun gun is probably good enough. That said, he doesn't ever run Force or anything, but I put Emit Force on his shoulder. He has his round shield, and he has a sword. He's ready for some jolly cooperation. And, even more so than Mass Effect, it's been a while since I played Titanfall, but I can't forget my Brobot. I actually debated what to put on the shoulder here, because I could have put the round shield on the shoulder to be the Vortex shield, but BT's really got to have dual missile pods. It works better that way. Once again, the machine gun makes for a better assault rifle than the assault rifles, and BT doesn't really ever hold anything in the other hand. But he does melee, so I just gave him a melee punch. That's not the pile bunker. That's really all I got. I don't know what to put in this hand otherwise. Like, the pile bunker's too big, the laser lance is definitely too big. He doesn't really use a dagger, but BT-7274. Protocol 3. Protect the pilot. Yeah. Builds. I like them. Now then, I have rambled for so long. Also, I like builds. so, you know, it's content, I guess. I now have an absurd amount of money that I can't use because of all the missions I ran playing around with builds. I just like playing these builds and also getting those S ranks. But let's move on with the third impact. Walter, I hear you got a job for me. Let's destroy some artillery installations.
Got a job for you, 621.
I can spend so much time just doing builds. It's
corporate forces occupying Rubicon.
So this is gonna be part, what, 32? I can skip this. Which implies, you know, 30 hours of gameplay. I checked on Steam and I have like 70. Most of them are just doing builds. A lot of them are the air runs that I was doing, those practice runs. But I spent a lot of time just making builds, playing with builds. And I don't know how to track my time in Gundam Breaker 3, and I kind of don't want to because I know that's going to be even worse. Because again, I played through it like 3-4 times. And the DLC, you know? I played it on normal, I played it on hardcore, I played it on new type. So that's already a lot of time. Now imagine all the time doing all the builds that I've made, all the painting. It's probably an unsightly amount. Wait, you survived that? Oh, this mech is light. Yeah, my kicks aren't gonna do that much. Also, it's not bipedal, so it's definitely not gonna be doing bonus damage.
That's one of the artillery placements. The front is protected with armor.
Still, this build is fast. It's quite nice.
Deploy the combat. Destroy that AC.
I'll start shooting that sword. Oh, you didn't get taken out. That's awkward.
We're clear. You're up against mass-produced MTs.
Uh-oh.
Eliminate them as necessary.
Check those.
Enemy attack. They're after the artillery. Fight back.
Oh. Oh, you didn't get taken out. Unfortunate. Did that hit it slightly? It didn't. There we go. That one's taken out now. Let me just kick this helicopter. Oh, I missed! Alright, I'll just slice this helicopter. Man, I feel like when I first played, I thought they were just like drones before realizing, no, those are full-on helicopters.
Don't give them another inch.
ACs aren't terribly large, especially compared to like Gundam. I think Gundams are like typically 18 meters, while an AC's like 10 meters. So, you know, Gundam's like twice as tall, but they're still pretty... What am I locked onto? They're still pretty big. So, scale is funny. Oh, there's one more. Ouch. We're fine. Also, I have this. Done.
Confirmed. All targets destroyed.
Getting out of here.
That's
Peace.
This job 621. Return to base.
Oh, you guys are out here. You probably shouldn't be. I'm just leaving. But yeah, I've also reverted to my old generator, so it's not blue flames anymore. These recharge faster, but they're definitely not good for energy. But that's also why I'm not running energy right now. No new messages? Didn't think so. No one wants to talk in New Game Plus Plus just yet. Let's clean up the grid. I'm gonna go take out the spooky stealth mech as well, just because I know it's there. It's just watching over where I dropped and all the other crashed dudes. And not to mention, those are... I think they're actually ACs, they're not MTs that it's standing over, which is crazy.
Commence mission.
Because ACs are hardier than MTs.
MT squad.
Also, I've been trying to do some research on the older games. I guess MT stands for Muscle Tracer. Because it uses like a G Gundam like mobile trace system sort of deal.
Independent mercenary, huh? At least they didn't send a Vesper.
So it's like, oh, you're supposed to be able to control them easier because you're using your muscles instead of just a control stick. So that's neat. And then ACs were an improvement on the MT system. using the, I guess, core system?
This AC pilot.
I'm still not entirely sure. But I do know I picked up the older games to eventually give them a try. They may be older, clunkier, and outdated compared to this, but I still want to give them a shot because they still seem cool.
Really scored this time.
And not terribly long, so I got time. I mean, I don't really have time, but I have time. I'll make time. Armored Core is fun. I want to learn about the history. There's like 15 games. Where are you? Wait, you're up here, right?
That mech. I can't see it. Handle it, 621.
Where's this thing? There you are. Done. Freaky thing is sitting here, watching over me, spying on me.
Down.
Don't even know why.
Work, 621.
I just know it's there, and I hate it. But yeah, those things show up at Bow's Arsenal 2. They show up, in the hacking mission too in New Game Plus, where I have to fight alongside Iguazu,
621.
which is even more confusing, because, like, why are they here?
Looks like reinforcements. Eliminate them.
Like, them being there is even more of a mystery, because, like, they have no affiliation compared to the Coyotes and stuff. And Iguazu, who's literally doing random merc work.
Needs to know.
But they show up, start attacking us, and it's like, why? There's an agenda going on, and I haven't heard about it in 2 gameplays.
621. Return to base.
Like, that's the confusing thing, is 2 playthroughs, and that still hasn't been answered to what faction that even is. But it's not with any of the corporations, and it's not with Rubicon. So, hopefully, playthrough 3 will address this.
No new messages.
No new messages, but I got a mission. Transfer helicopters, test our AC. I can leave Testokun for a second. Let's just go through, take out these copters. Also, the tetrapod, because it's there.
Now they're asking for you by name.
But I say canon run, but we've already seen all the story, so you know. It's more the mech that's the
Activating combat.
the canon part. Plus, it's been a while since I used the good old Sagita.
Destroy the Rubicon Liberation Front transport choppers.
We're under
I didn't fire.
the corporate merc. Intercept.
Done. Bye.
Confirmed. Transport chopper down.
Let's try and reduce casualties, yeah? Try not to die, guys. I'm trying not to kill you.
There. Take it out.
I'm just taking out these empty helicopters.
Dial AC. Defend our supplies. Our comrades on the Strider
Comrades on the Strider, what about them?
Corporation.
I guess there are people inside those helicopters still.
Target destroyed.
But, you know,
On to the next targets.
they can deal.
Here. Fight back.
Or not. Either way.
We're no match for an AC.
Have no fear. The coral is with us.
Looks like they've got a mouse tetrapod. It's a cut above the other MT.
Oh, too far.
Ignore
This should finish it off.
is on the mission.
Oh, I dodged that too late. Alright then.
Can't be.
Oh, nope.
Are you?
Kick it.
Got the tetrapod, huh?
Yes, I did.
You're a natural at this, 621.
I mean, you know, I've been at it for a bit. Though I'm not quite a veteran just yet. Not until I've played the other Armored Core games. But yeah, I've been like, oh, that stayed alive. Oops. I've been around seeing names of machines like
That's it.
Nine Ball and White Glint, and I'm like, I want to learn about that. Those guys seem cool. So, I wish to delve into that history, even if apparently the timeline or like world resets every so often. Like the first 5 games, which consist of like one, I forget, Project Phantasma, Master of Arena, 2, and 2 new, I forget the title. Those 5 are like the first one. Then you have like from 3 to 4, was it? Or is it just like the section of 3 that are another new timeline? Then 4 and 5 are their own timeline, and now we have 6, which is a totally different timeline. Probably, possibly.
One new message.
Again, I've only done some sparse research, but I've been trying to do some research.
I see you're back, 621.
I am.
The Corps see the Liberation Front as a hindrance to expanding their coral survey.
Well, yeah,
To
I'm shooting at them.
Rubiconians, your actions are only helping the Corps with their invasion.
Well, yeah, I'm shooting at them.
It's just a job, 621.
All of it. Weird how that's the line that shows back up, but the other ones don't. Anyway, Testo-kun. You know, I haven't used him for money in a long time. It's mostly Raven. Once I got Raven, he was my new bank. And, test dummy. He's effective. He still punishes me for trying to get in his face, and he doesn't like it. So, you know, trying to get over my habits of
Commence mission.
super close combat.
We've got a read on the target.
It works most of the time, but against Raven, he really punishes that, so... I wasn't locked on.
That pilot's just a trainee on delivery duty. But don't let your guard down.
Oh, I tried to kick him. But his sword came out first.
I've been training for this.
Ah, he zoomed too high. He keeps going to the corner. Are you okay, bud? Do you feel safe in there? Because you shouldn't.
Red guns need us, we see.
What are you even equipped with anyway? You have a Ransetsu.
Wanted to call
I think you're using the, that
Enemy.
Tian Lao, or is that the, Tian Chang?
That's it for this.
You had the Pulse Blade, and then, oh yeah, you had the little bird rockets. The homing ones. Honestly, I don't think it's a very good build. You should try harder. You'll never get a call sign at this rate. Was the dam next? Well, let's see if Michigan shows up. Yep.
Michigan. About leaving 6.
Have the Liberation Front's changing the strategy.
Yeah, they're gonna offer me. I'm not gonna take it this time because...
The Red Guns are ready to...
Because... I mean, not to say my build can't do it, because I'm sure it can, but... I don't really feel like... tackling Iguazu and,
Message.
and Volta. And I don't want to disappoint, Michigan this time. So as much as I would love to bully Iguazu more,
About the tester AC.
I'm
that was being
I'm not gonna do it this time. Iguazu gets to... Well, he lives either way, but... I just get to show him up instead of... That's new. Alright, I'll choose that. But yeah, no, Iguazu gets to... just be insulted by the fact that I'm really good and not by the fact that I beat him down. That's basically what I'm going with here.
Gun 13, huh?
Gun 13's nice, but I mean, I like Raven better. Also, again, going with my research, apparently, all mercenaries were Raven,
Red Guns report.
and their
Commence mission.
mercenary, I guess, guild was Raven's Nest
Get in there, you maggots.
in at least the first game.
Great.
So the fact that the multiplayer component is labeled Nest is a fun little callback.
Freelance.
Who gives a shit? We'll handle this mission ourselves.
Kick.
One target destroyed.
Hey, freelancer. But no one even told you why we're here. Well, that's for you. Red guns are gonna go climb the wall.
See, this is why Iguazu's stupid.
Just target practice.
I'm a freelance mercenary, and he's like, hey, here's our plans. You want to know what we're going to do?
Can't take yourself away from chatting with a tag along.
And then Michigan
Why don't you start us sewing?
comes in to silence him. He's like, idiot, don't tell the unaffiliated one our plans. Are you stupid?
Guess you're not a total amateur.
We call him Gun 13, but he's not a red gun.
Can't say
Like-
I considered you a pro either.
And then,
Don't need backseat
Yeah.
in the Red Guns. Shape up or ship out.
and then Michigan's like, show him some respect.
Frontline MTs.
He's a pilot just like you.
Look alive, maggots.
Like, don't think you're better.
Wait, 621. I'm receiving a coded transmission.
I know, but I just don't want to fight Volta.
I represent the Rubicon Liberation Front. Our request is simple. We want you to take out the 2 red guns.
Plus, this is, story-wise, one of the first missions that I'm doing, so let's not
Awaiting your response.
screw over Balaam immediately.
Your call, 621.
I don't think this impacts my ability to get to the 3rd ending.
Not in it for the money. Whatever the corporations are giving you, I hope it's worth it.
I just like Michigan.
2 generators to
Oh, you know what? What I can do, though,
1.
since I'm not taking on that challenge.
Don't wet your pants now.
I used this guy to help fight
This guy
Iguazu and Volta before, but
Gunfire!
now it's time to take him out.
For the sewing club, I see. That attitude.
Sorry, bud, you helped me, but
Hope the pilot better than you sew.
didn't get out of there. There we go. That's about a log. Don't need it now, because I've got all the battle logs so far, but, you know, let me show off. Didn't make it. Ran out of boost. Probably should cut off earlier. It's okay, though. Iguazu's also stuck. But Iguazu's also Iguazu, so I can't expect him to handle these things.
One more target remaining, 621.
Alright, Index. Where are you?
Do you hear me, you corporate vultures?
The Rubicon
So,
will never
if you accept the offer
You're going home and
to help them out, Index just pieces out. He's just not there.
one.
Like, I didn't think to get help from him last time, but he just doesn't show up.
More like him over
It's like, if you're gonna offer me to help, does he just like, oh, he's gonna do my job for me. I don't need to be here.
Exactly cutting edge either.
It's like, no, make it a 2-on-1, man. Make it easier.
independent mercenary.
Like, he's got a junky mech, but it's still more durable than an MT.
I've been serving
At least help me out if you're gonna let me fight the 2 of them.
kill and plunder.
Like, at this point, it's just getting revenge because he didn't help me out. Because he's not going to win this 3-on-1, but he could have helped out on the 2-on-2.
Scavengers.
So, you know what? Help me out next time.
Father Dolmayan, I've failed you.
Confirmed.
Means I can't rescue Father Dolmayan this time, though.
Gun 13. Yes, you know.
Confirmed. All
Done.
targets destroyed.
Looks like my good-for-nothings were good for something after
I didn't miss the kick.
it's over.
He got stunned.
13. I'll keep that lucky call sign open for you.
Man, not locking on makes kicking, like, really hard. Since he's invincible now, I can just keep kicking him. No new messages? Oh! I forget who speaks to me here. Oh, it's Iguazu, isn't it?
You got lucky, Merc. You were the only warm body they could find.
This has the same energy as...
Red guns are going to be
Good.
first over the
You
wall.
open this message. It's not actually High Command.
Sidelines.
And it's like, shut up, Kailang. I got so mad at that email. He's gloating for doing nothing. It's like, I don't feel insulted because he won. I feel insulted because he didn't deserve to win. Anyway, escort the weaponized mining ship. We're defending the Strider this time. Against who? Who's attacking? Also, it's nighttime. A key military asset for the Rubicon Liberation Front. Yeah, well... Oh, they pay me more, though. They better to protect this thing. Thing falls apart on its own.
Got a job for you, 621.
This is new.
We've received a request from the Rubicon Liberation Front.
Raven, here's an operation that may be of interest to you.
Yes?
We want you to escort the Strider, a weaponized mining ship.
I know it.
There's no end to the Corp's invasion. They've reached the Bonadea Dunes in western Belius now. Before the invasion, the Strider was our mobile base for extracting and distributing coral.
Right. Not a really stable
The
base.
Dozer's a fortune to outfit it for combat. It's too precious an asset to lose.
That makes sense. It's very jury-rigged, like Dozer Tech.
Resistance.
It looks like something RAD would put together.
It's about the same ship. You'll be doing the work. You choose.
Oh yeah, I guess I could back out here. It's funny because this is not the first choice mission you can get. This is, I guess, the first choice mission you get in this run, but like, you can totally get it, other choices later where it's like, oh, we have conflicting things, and I don't think Walter ever brings it up. But here we go.
Chose the Liberation Front, did you?
I did. They pay more.
Whatever works to get your name out there. That's the benefit of being independent.
And they can't even blame me because I'm independent. Literally pay me more. Alright. So, who's attacking it? Just some corpse? But, which corpse?
Commence mission. Wait. Someone's already attacking the ship.
I'm late?
What is that thing?
Guys. How did I lose already? I just got here. What are you talking about? I didn't get a chance.
Radar.
What?
621. They're coming.
I saw red trails. What are you?
They're not Schneider MTs.
Oh!
Are those sea weapons?
Yeah, they're the dudes that are under the bridge, sleeping.
They're not going to
In, Chapter 4. Oh, God, I'm fighting sea weapons already? I don't know if early type could fight this.
Research Institute. Relics that survived the fires of Ibis.
Not to mention, they're weak to explosives, and I super don't have explosive in this build. I'm doing, like, no damage. Whoa. I may have to, re-outfit. Because I'm doing nothing. It was a lot easier to take these guys out when they were asleep. They move so fast. Let me hit you, jeez. Like, I can't catch up. What are the... And there's a second one, too. Like, early type Sagita is still one of my faster units. And these guys are just running circles around it. Am I gonna have to break out a later build already just to get past this? There goes my cannon run, I suppose.
AP at 50%.
Because I don't think I'm equipped for this. There we go. How are you out of stun already? I kicked you once and you're out of stun already. Excuse me?
AP at 30%.
Oh my god. They're like always lingering just outside of shotgun range. Stop it. One down. Where's the other one now? I used up 2 kits on that.
Right hand ammunition at 50%.
Oh my god, stop. Stop moving. Is this what it was like to fight tank builds? Like wheelchair builds in the arena? Because this is annoying. Ricochet at that range. Oh my god. Oh right, also this took a nerf. That doesn't help. They did... Well, no, they just nerfed the direct hit. So it's not like it's awful.
AP at 50%.
Oh my god. You're so annoyingly fast. I'm in point blank range and I can't track you.
30%.
There we go.
Did you get them?
Yeah.
Wait, there's more.
Why are there more? 4? Oh god, awful wheels. Helianthus, cool. I don't care what they're called. I can't fight these with this build. That's not happening. I need missiles. I need missiles badly. Like, these cannot be fought conventionally. That's not happening. Dear God. Well, I won't say it outright, but this mission may suck. I've fought these things once. Also, I'm going to stick to Chapter 1 weapons, so I'm still going to try and keep the cannon run going. But I fought these things once, and now you're like, here's a small army. A small army, it's 6 dudes right now. But considering how much it takes to take them out,
Immense mission.
might as well be a small army.
Wait, someone's already attacking the ship.
Why are coral machines attacking the ship? How'd they get above ground? Both the wheels in these, rolly mechs are underground in the Convergence. They're on the opposite continent, normally, underground. What are they doing here?
Radar.
Yeah, there they are.
621. They're coming.
I see that, Walter. Thank you.
They're not Schneider MTs.
No, they're not.
Sea weapons.
Yeah, that does damage. That does real damage.
One. They're not going to listen to reason.
Let's go.
Those are drone weapons
Sweet.
by the Rubicon Research Institute.
Yeah,
Relics that survived the fires of the...
and you know that because you were there. That's like info that he theoretically shouldn't have. Ah,
AP at 50%.
okay, one down. Ow, ow, ow. Stop shooting missiles at me. He just sat there and ate those, huh? Keep the pressure on. Ooh, dying. But I only use 1 repair kit this time. Missiles are doing work.
Wait, there's more.
Yeah, now the wheels. And these are a problem.
Helianthus machines. Don't take them head on, 621.
Oh, they have no health when it comes to explosives. Wow! Ow, ow, ow. Oh, that's a wall. Please go down. Please go down. Okay, I think one went down. Yeah, they have, like, no explosive resistance. So when those hit, they hit. These are still the basic original rocket launchers. Alright, but I'm gonna... I don't have pulse shields.
More incoming.
More what? More wheels? Or more, like, just regular dudes? Because I don't know if I have enough rockets.
Ready for a chance encounter.
Yes,
Focus, 621.
this isn't a chance encounter. Someone's doing something. Someone's mobilizing something.
Helianthus machines coming in hot.
Oh, more wheels? Do they have to be, though?
They're dangerous, 621.
I know that, Walter.
Go in for the kill.
Yeah, when they turn, I can hit them with the missiles. It's not gonna reach. It is gonna reach. Excellent. More of them.
Right shoulder ammunition at 30%.
Alright, you're gonna turn. Take it out. Good. There you are. Oh, nope. Too close. Wait, oh, another one of you two? I'm running so low on rockets right now. Okay. It's not down. It's not down. Where'd the wheel go? Woo!
AP at
Just need the one salvo to hit that guy.
no repair
Damn it.
kits remaining.
This wheel is running so far away. There we go. That should take it out. You next.
Right shoulder ammunition at 10%.
Ow.
AP at 50%.
Got like one salvo of rockets left in each. Please tell me this is the last guy. Please tell me you're the last one. Because I only have so many rockets.
Right shoulder AP at 30%.
It's not in range? Come on. last one.
Shoulder ammunition depleted.
These guys are really annoying. You kicked me! Excuse me? I think I can do it. You know what? I'm gonna replace the shotgun. What options did I have? The Go Chen was an option, right? Yeah. Just let me not use the... I'm gonna stick to the body, but I gotta adjust weapons because my kit is not built for these guys. Because I've only fought like 3 of them in the entire game.
One's already attacking the ship.
Actually, this is already more than what I had to fight in the Coral Lake. At least grenade launchers and stuff got a projectile boost, so this shouldn't... Did grenade launchers get them? I know the bazookas did.
Enemies on the radar. 621. They're coming.
Yep, they are.
No ID. They're not Schneider MTs.
Really?
Sea weapons. Defend yourselves.
Excuse me? How much damage was that? And how fast are they gonna move? You know what? Not that one. Where is it? Was this available chapter 1? I don't know. I don't care. I'm using it. Again, I'm trying to stick to chapter 1 stuff, but worst comes to worst, I'm getting the flamethrower.
Activating combat.
Because the flamethrower I know is actually explosive damage. Which, I guess they didn't make flame damage, so
Wait.
it works.
Already attacking the ship.
But, missiles. Halfway to becoming Balteus. I didn't expect to hit a roadblock so early, but it's one hell of a roadblock.
Enemies on the radar.
Yep.
621. They're coming. No ID. They're not Schneider MTs. With those sea weapons. Defend yourself, 621. They're not going to listen to reason.
Alright, one down. Oh, that's a building.
Drone weapons made by the Rubicon Research Institute. Relics that survived the fires of Ibis.
How are you recovered so fast?
HP at 50%.
Like, I just staggered you and you're already recovered before I could even hit you. What is that? Wasting ammo, but it's fine. Get that repair going. And now wheels. At least wheels I have an idea of how to hit. Even if it's annoying.
Helianthus machines. Don't take them head on, 621.
That should be one salvo, yes. Ooh, 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 ooh. Not like that. Come on, slow down and stop. Oh, you suck.
We've got more incoming.
Get up and go, get up and go. Why are you just rolling around? Stop and try and hit me or something.
Way too many for
There we go.
to counter. Focus.
Where are you?
I'll do the thinking.
Walter, it'd be great if you did the thinking, but
This machine
help me.
coming in hot.
That's not helping me.
621.
Yeah, thanks for the info.
For the kill.
No, it's gotta be the wheels first. Because the wheels stop me from being on the ground. Like that. Like that. That's the problem. Bloody wheels. The bloody wheels! See, that's why the wheels need to go first. Because they do that nonsense. This is a nutty mission. No checkpoints, wheels everywhere, explosives only,
Main system
final destination.
combat mode.
Commence mission.
I mean, I'll go on record saying I don't like this because it invalidates my build. Like, yeah, I know I'm supposed to adapt, but like, my entire build. I might want to go double rockets then, considering I can't actually sit still and, like, hit them. Like, my sword is not useful here. Because stopping and trying to hit them is death.
621, they're coming. ID. They're not Schneider MTs.
Alright, that's like a third.
C weapons. Defend yourself, 621. They're not going to listen to reason. Those are drone weapons made by the Rubicon Research Institute.
There we go.
Relics that survived the fires of Ibis.
AP at 50%.
Go in. Full salvo. Go in. Oh, it worked. I need to heal. Wheels.
Wait.
This side or behind me?
More.
Behind me. Alright.
Alien.
Bring it, but don't actually.
I'll take them head on, 621.
One down.
Tear you to shreds.
I'm trying to get higher. It's 2 down. Didn't end that one. There we go. That one's gonna stop and take the hits.
Got more incoming.
Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Leave me alone!
Way too many for a chance encounter. Focus, 621. I'll do the thinking.
1.
Can I do the thinking and you do the fighting?
Helianthus machines coming in hot.
Over there?
These are dangerous, 621. Knock them down and go in for the kill.
There we go.
AP at 30%.
1.
No repair kits remaining.
Down. Now the small guys. There they are. Don't bring in more. That's enough. Alright, you're closer. And now you're both here. Don't kick me. Kick you back. I swear. I'll do it.
AP at 50%. Left shoulder ammunition.
Alright, those will land. Good. Those all land because he stopped. That's good. Go missiles! We done?
Looks like the last of them.
God.
The long range radar.
I keep making it to the final round, but
You may
God.
fail to protect the Strider, but you had a hell of an excuse.
yeah, a little bit.
I'll look into this. You go home and get some rest, 621.
Gonna need it. Jeez. Oh, I can't actually get to the Strider. Yeah, no. If those guys are attacking, then yeah, they'll take out the Strider. Where were they when I had to take out the Strider? Where were they? How were they up here? Of course. Paid in $1 million. That wasn't what was on there. Base pay. What are the bonus pay is escort lost. Oh, compensation from Walter. So Walter paid the difference because he's like, you should get paid because that's not fair. You didn't even get a chance to fight. So I lost the RLF's 500k, but Walter paid it anyway. Okay. I still made out with extra money? No, my expenses are higher. I'm looking at the opposite way. Yeah, no, I lost money. Well, I didn't lose it, but still, I didn't get the max amount.